We know that we have a lot of gossip in the world of show business stars, and some of them are confirmed, but most of them turn out to be false. Drake undoubtedly is one of the most talented celebrities with a very extensive love story. Well, it was even said that even the youngest ladies from the Kardashian-Jenner family, Kylie, was charmed by him. Other than Kylie, who else was associated with the rapper? The list is really long. One of these women is the most important one, and that is the mother of his child. So, Sophie Brussaux, and what makes her so different from everyone else that Drake chose her to be the mother of his firstborn. So what is the coincidence? Let's check it out, and don't forget to subscribe to Curious Sips and turn on the notifications to stay up to date with our videos. Are you guys ready? Now, although Drake has a womanizer reputation, most of his alleged love conquests have actually been rumors. I'm omitting Rihanna here, of course, with whom he was closest to confirming a formal relationship, but all the other ladies he's been associated with were mostly gossip. Yes, his even recent love affair with Kylie Jenner also belongs to these rumored ladies. But the singer from Barbados and the owner of Fenty Empire is one of the examples of beautiful women with whom he supposedly flirted with. There were even rumors that Drake was up to something with Hailey Baldwin, today Mrs. Bieber. These examples are probably enough to realize that the rapper has a fairly versatile taste. But wait, the list of women is much longer than you think, and until now, it was said that he was interested in, among others, the actress, the model and presenter Tyra Banks, the Instagram model Malika, as well as the British model Letitia Grace, actress Kate Dennings, and even the tennis player Serena Williams. And you must know that this is not the end of this list. By the way, when rumors about an affair with Serena arose, the tennis player replied that there is a beautiful relationship between them for many years and that they are like members of the same family. Even Lenny Kravitz's daughter Zoe spoke in a similar way about him, and to deny the rumors, she confessed that although she's very flirtatious herself and Drake is a really awesome dude, but he is like family to her, like a brother. But she was not the only one who commented on the rumors about her relationship with Drake. Like Bella Hadid had also did that. The model wrote that following the message on Twitter, "That's disrespectful. Why can't people be friends without all the insinuation?" And you know what? I understand her outrage. Keeping pure and sincere friendship between two opposite sex celebrities cannot be easy in the world of gossip magazines. Am I right? Alright, well, let's get back to the list of romances the rapper has been involved with. Then there was a rumor that in 2017 that a feeling was born between Drake and sports analyst Rosalind Gold Onwund. They both showed up during the NBA Finals, however, neither he or she confirmed the formal commitment between them, so everything remained in the sphere of speculation. In April of the same year, there was also talk of Drake's acquaintances with a British singer that year, and in this case, it was similar to the previous one. There was no official confirmation of their close familiarity. The truth is that it doesn't even matter if these relationships were real or not. In 2017, it was undoubtedly a very important year for him, and I'll tell you about it soon. But before I dive right into the story of Drake and the woman who became the mother of his child, I want to mention something else. Although this topic is really delicate, and for many people, of course, I mean strong criticism that fell on the rapper because of his approach to very young girls and from the show business industry. I'm talking about 16-year-old Millie Bobby Brown and 18-year-old Billie Eilish. However, both believe that it's nothing more than innocent messages full of affection. For example, Millie's words in this regard were as follows. "We just texted each other the other day and he was like, 'I miss you so much,' and I was like, 'I miss you more, he's great. I will not say anything here. The opinion is yours.' Should a 33-year-old man write something like this to a teenage girl?" And now we have come to the most important thing. I'm talking about a woman who gave birth to a rapper's child. And by the way, the existence of the little baby boy was revealed by rapper Pusha T, who was in conflict with Drake and recorded diss tracks about him. So who is Sophie Brussaux and how did Drake meet her? It took like 2 years for the world to see the face of Drake's only son. Well, certainly the only one we know about its existence for now. I mean, if he was hiding him, who else is he hiding to? Well, only he knows it, but let's get back to this topic. A few days ago, Drake showed his son for the first time. And although the boy's mother didn't hide the fact of having a child on her social media account, no one really knew what Adonis looked like. But before I tell you more about this cute baby boy, let's stop by Sophia's house for a moment. Sophie Brussaux was born about 30 years ago in France and grew up there. And currently, this woman completely devotes her life to art. As she describes on her website, she's an award-winning painter and sculptor who exhibited her work in museums in cities such as New York, London, and Milan. However, her past is not as nice and as decent as it may seem to you. Why? Well, just a few years ago, Sophie was known as a girl in the world of adult movies. But wait, before you finish watching this movie, you probably wonder how Drake and Sophie met. It turns out that this happened in 2017 when the singer was on tour around in Europe promoting his Boy Meets World tour, especially during a stop in Amsterdam. On this occasion, he and the mother of his son were photographed quite sweetly during a meal at a Japanese restaurant. However, no one really paid attention to the woman that was at his side. And this question has been in the air for a long time. What happened between Drake and Sophie? Was it a formal relationship or just a fleeting romance? The answer is simple. It wasn't a big deal. The singer himself admitted in the past that it was only a fleeting romance. They met on several occasions and spent good times together. In fact, that version is deducted from a part of the lyrics of his song March 14th. Sandy used to tell me that all it takes is one time, and all it took was one time. Shit, we only met two times, and both times were nothing like the new times. Now it's rough times. I'm out here on the front lines, just trying to make sure that I see him sometimes. It's breaking my spirit, single father. I hate when I hear it. I used to challenge my parents on every album. Now I'm embarrassed to tell them I ended up as a co-parent. But fortunately, there's a much darker truth behind the idyllic story. So for Drake, it was a coincidence, or at least that's what you can read by reading between the lines in the song When to Say When. And in that song is where he says, "Baby mama fluke, but I love her for who she is." And although, well, it should be said that the lyrics from this song have divided opinions. On one hand, there are those who consider it a total disrespect that Drake uses such a term to refer to his son's mother. But on the other hand, there are those who believe that his words were misinterpreted and that he was talking about rather a happy moment when Sophie appeared in his life. Which side do you keep? The truth is, after hearing what TMZ had to say, what Sophie told them in May of 2017, you may have mixed feelings. When this woman discovered that she was pregnant, the rapper's attitude was very far from good. And according to this version, the artist received messages from Drake, who asked for the termination of the pregnancy. Strong accusations. And according to Sophie, the rapper also doubted that he was the father of her unborn child. So, true version or not, the important thing is that little Adonis was born just the same day as Drake's birthday, on October 24th of 2017. And just 9 months after the singer and the former actress had been photographed together in Amsterdam. However, it was not until almost a year later in June of 2018 the rapper admitted to his paternity. That same year, it was said that Drake could not bear the excitement of becoming a father and that, although unfortunately due to the great workload he could not see him so often, he was calm because Sophie turned out to be an extraordinary mother. And after seeing the photos that Sophie published on Instagram on Monday, March 30th, I have no doubt that she is more than happy with her motherhood. In her own words, she wrote in her native French and she confessed that we live in happiness, we live in secret, but a bit of love in this absurd world doesn't hurt. Every day I thank God for my family and friends who are also a part of it, and we do not share the same blood. I hope that everyone will receive in their hearts a lot of happiness and love in this difficult period, which will most definitely and undoubtedly come to an end, from which we will leave stronger than before. What's more is that Drake was also on some of her photos, which were published on the same day that he posted a few photos of her and his son on Instagram. Why do you think that both of them have decided to take this step now? What exactly do you think made Drake decide that she would be the mother of his firstborn child? Or maybe you think it was just a total accident? Let's talk all about it in the comments, and remember to leave a thumbs up and share this video with your friends. Until next time.